try not to do that now.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay, hang on. People are going to hate this, but.
Oh. So it was already on.
It looked like it was on.
Okay.
Hey, it's Memory Bound. And we're flashing and we're on. And we got our
Katie's
mic.
flashing. I'm not flashing today. No flashing here.
Our lights are flashing. Our lights are flashing. So, and Dawn's here and Katie's here and I'm Kelly and we're here at Memory Bound right in the middle of Iowa. Great little crafting adventurous store. And we've got some good things today. Should we show what we did yesterday real quick, Dawn?
Sure.
I like to, you know how in old TV shows they would show you like what happened last week?
Well, it gives us time to let everybody
Yeah.
jump on and stuff like that.
Good morning, everybody.
So we're doing homeschool review.
Yes.
And Kelly showed us yesterday how to make this. Let's see. I called it the angle trifold card.
Yes, that's what we
Angle
called it.
trifold card. And this is what she made. And it's just taking a 6x12 piece of paper and you
Score it, cut it at an angle.
We come down 2 inches, and then you draw diagonally from this corner to this corner, score it in thirds, and then fold
You
it.
just made me realize something. You know
What's
how
that?
I actually went up 4 inches and then down 2 inches for the mat piece? I could have just said go down 2 inches on both, and it would have been the same. So you just simplified the whole process.
I thought that's actually what you said yesterday.
It was. I don't think it was, but
Oh, well, whatever.
But I wish I
That's what
would have.
That's what I heard you
That-
say yesterday.
Well, that's what I should have said because it would have been a lot better. So those are just fun to make.
I think they
And-
were a really cute card yesterday, Kelly.
So,
I
well,
love them.
thanks, Dawn.
And here's the birthday.
Yep. That's my famous birthday paper.
Yeah, love it, love it, love it.
All
Okay,
right.
hey, we did get in some new products yesterday. So before we get to the birthday collection, these came in yesterday. Now, we do have more of these coming. So we'll do a demo with these a little bit, maybe in a couple weeks. But for right now, we got in the iris. I think this is really fun. So this actually cuts out of the edge of your card. They're really cool. You're going to find these under Dies and Creative Expressions. And then this one is Daisy Bouquet. So both of these are there. We only got a few in. There's a lot more coming. And as soon as they come in, we can actually show a demo where what they do. But they're beautiful. They cut out, as I mentioned, they cut out the edge of your card, and they're gorgeous. So if you're a Daisy lover or a Iris lover, maybe this is a good die for you.
And Dawn, I was
cards.
reading comments. Did you say how much they were?
$22.99 for the
$22.99,
Daisy.
okay.
And yes, they're
All
both
right.
the same. Okay.
Janny likes your top. I just
Oh,
want to
thank
mention
you.
that. And Rebecca made 3 of those cards yesterday, so that's really
Oh,
special.
I think a lot of people were going to make Kelly's angled trifold card yesterday because I saw a lot of comments and I think they liked it.
Yeah, and I had to give Janet credit because she inspired me on a project she
This
made
was
many,
Janet's-
many years ago.
This was Janet's card
Okay,
from
Iwana
long
wants
ago.
to know if they have Lily of the Valley in those.
Oh gosh, I won't. Let me.
We'll
I
check.
will look. I will look. It's not coming to mind right, but I will check. But they do have quite a few, and they're just gorgeous. Just gorgeous. Okay. Oh, and don't forget the daisy and the polka dot doodlebug bags are back in stock. Love them. So cute. And here, Kelly demo. It's kind of a waboom.
It is neat. It is neat how it folds
So
up flat.
here it is.
I've had people that say they keep them in their car and then when they need a bag, but I would have to have 2. One for my car and
Folds
one
up
for
flat.
home.
I think that's really fun. Okay.
And hey, speaking of bags, look at Katie over here. She brought
Katie
her
have her bag?
She brought her bag today with
Katie
all
a
of her
bag
stuff
lady?
for her demo.
Yes.
Katie
I carry
always
my
has
bag.
cute bags.
Well,
so-
they're for Memory Bound.
Well, that is extra cute.
Yes.
Okay, Dawn.
All right,
so now
Kelly,
are we
are
gonna
you
do?
ready?
Oh yeah. Now you're gonna have to explain this. Oh,
Okay.
Oh, Ozra bought hers yesterday. Okay.
Okay. So, we, as you know, are celebrating 20 years at Memory Bound this year. We're so excited. We've made it. When we started, we signed a 5-year lease, and I'm like, oh, okay, well, we'll be done. And then my oldest daughter is going to be graduating from high school, and I'll be home and able to do her graduation. And 20 years later, we're still hard at it, and all of our kids are graduated high school. They're all graduated college. We now have grandkids, and we're
It's
still
crazy.
here. We're
It's
still here.
crazy.
But in honor of our 20-year anniversary, we put together a Let's Party package. Let's go. And Janet has been busy working, creating samples that go with this package. So let's just take a look.
Yeah, let's look at. We
So-
don't have the projects, but that will be another day.
Yeah, we'll
to
show
surprise
'em.
everybody. But we've seen them, and they are amazing.
So it's the Let's Party bundle. In this bundle, you get Janet's full color instructions. You get cardstock. You get 5 pattern papers. And this is all from the Birthday Blast line from Simple Stories.
One of our favorite companies.
12 by 12 sticker sheet. 15 envelopes. You get A2 and an A1 size because I'll tell you all the projects. You get 15 note card bases, a square coaster,
You get a couple of those.
and a rectangular coaster,
Oh, they're 2 different ones.
ribbon and twine. This is like a half of a
Pattern
12
paper.
by 12 pattern paper because you need some of that for your cards. Some more card bases. And then a tag pattern because she couple of her projects are making tags, so you get a pattern in there. And 4 sheets of cardstock. This is a really nice Doodlebug cardstock that coordinates perfectly with the line. Oh, I guess here's another cut apart paper. So there must be 6. Let's see. So 1, 2,
So you're getting
3,
everything you need to
4,
make about 23
5,
projects.
5 sheets. Yep. Okay. 6 by 12 chipboard sticker sheet. Foam stickers.
Those are so fun.
I think these right here are one of my favorite products. And then 3 washi tape, a star stencil, and an ephemera pack. And all of that, it's over a $53 value, and the kits are $49.99. But here's the best part. Is for 6 weeks, beginning July 7th, Janet is going to be here. I believe they're all Wednesdays. And then, so what you would do is you would order your bundle now, and then starting July 7th, Janet is going to take these bundles and show you like 10 different projects. And so you can either craft along with her on our daily videos or watch her and then go and put together your projects later. But it's going to be such a fun way for us to start celebrating because we're going to celebrate from here on out for the rest of the year.
So Janet says you will also have lots of leftovers. She's watching.
Okay, wonderful.
So you're going to make cards, note cards, a couple coasters, a couple tags.
So
a
July
mini book.
7th is birthday cards. And all of this is in your bundle. We have it all printed up and in your bundle. July 7th is birthday cards. July 14th is your gift card holder and tags. July 21st is the coasters, home decor. July 28th is your birthday note cards, and I believe you make 12. August 4th is a 2-page layout, and then August 11th is a mini book. So she will walk you through all of those projects. So basically, you're getting 6 classes for free. But Janet is as you know, our teacher extraordinaire, and she put together these wonderful projects, wonderful instructions, and it's all available today.
So the details then that people need to know is if you want to get the bundle, it's on. You can call, of course, or come in the store, and it's also online under specials or under birthday. You can find it. It's $49.99. So
Yep.
you're getting more product even than the retail price.
So you've got some time to get the bundles. As I mentioned, we're starting July 7th, so that basically gives you a month to get this bundle at home. You can look it over, and then we'll start doing the classes once a week, every Wednesday morning for 6
And
weeks.
if you can't stand it and you want to make them now, you can because the
Because you've got
directions
the
are all
direct
there.
instructions.
Or to make more, you can make more projects.
And the one thing that Janet did want to point out is that if you start here and you go down your instructions, everything that you need to make all of these projects is in your kit. She just doesn't
Don't
want you
skip
to
around.
start with the mini book, because if you start with the mini book, you might cut your paper wrong, and then you'll have to maybe change up your instructions to do your note cards, which is no big deal either because there's so much in here for you to use. But she just asked that you do your 2-page layout and then your mini book in those orders. Or you can start at the beginning and then go through the instructions. So wonderful.
All right.
Happy
Thank
birthday,
you.
Memory
And Janet's
Bound.
watching. Thank you, Janet, for doing
It's
this.
wonderful. And we're excited to have you help us celebrate 20 years.
Oh, and Paula just put our phone number on for us. That's so sweet.
515-965-1102.
I'll show it over here. And we did have a question about the Doodlebug bags, and they are $16.99. So if you want one of those, and they're online under storage supplies. So, and then so if you do want to call and get your birthday bundle, let's party. Here's our number and information. And we're kind of jumping from Janet right to Katie. JK. Alphabetical. We're doing it alphabetical.
Good morning.
So, hey,
are
Katie,
ya?
we're so happy you're here because we know when Katie's here, there's going to be a little fun. Look at all of this Tula and Norbert Sweet as Honey goodies. And look at more bestsellers about to be on the bestseller list right here.
Gonna start selling on Amazon.
Instructions. Yeah, you
Yep.
should.
Yeah. All right.
Okay.
How is everyone today?
Oh, let's
I always
see.
think like we should talk a bit.
Talk a bit.
Yeah. Tell
Well,
a story.
Mary says good
Bond.
morning. Donna
Yes.
says congratulations.
So, all
Do
right.
you have a story for us, Katie?
Not
Or anything,
I have a
anything
story?
anything you can tell
well.
on live TV?
I know. Well, let's just not tell a story today.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
They
So-
love that. People are already saying they love the gnomes. Just
Oh, I
think this was
know.
a
I
great
have to
choice.
say, this is what I used was the Tula and Norbert Sweet as Honey, and it is $14.99 for the collection pack, and you get 2 of each paper and a 12x12 sticker.
And look at those gnomes.
Yes. The colors is what got me. I love black and gray and yellow together.
It is cool that they got the gray in there, isn't
Yeah,
it?
I love that.
Cool.
So much fun, and there's so many stickers too. And then also, so you'll want to grab one of those. Hate to get up, so I'm just going to
Just
slide.
slide over.
Yes.
It
like
always
Saturday Night Live.
It does. It's Saturday Night Live news.
Yes,
It always.
yes.
But it's not called
The Weekend
news.
Update.
Weekend update.
Yes.
Thanks, Katie.
And
right.
an ephemera pack. So you'll want to grab an ephemera pack also, and that is $4.99. And I'll refer to that. I better pull these so
You're
closer
gonna
to
pull
myself, so I don't have
And
to
I
keep
see
sliding
you
back
have
and
a
forth.
great selection of ribbon there too.
I do. Thank you.
So if
And this is my favorite I found. It's like the
Oh,
people
yeah.
call it the grid or the ladder. I just love this stuff. That we have it in black. That's all and orange. Because I found it in orange, but I think it's on order maybe.
It could be.
Yeah. And then today I'm also using the Dina Wakley tags, and there's 50 of them in here for $12.99. And I did not think I would use 50 tags, but I'll tell you what,
Did you use a lot?
I've used a lot of these. Yeah, because they're perfect size, and you can cut them shorter if you want it just a shorter piece, and I'll show you that today too. And I have not used the yellow tape, but the yellow tape is in place of the purple tape.
It's supposed to be better than the purple tape. A
Okay.
little stickier. The purple tape, they changed it up and put the pretty flowers on it, and it wasn't as sticky.
Yeah.
And it also is smooth, kind of like washi tape.
Oh,
So
okay.
sometimes the purple tape was more like a masking tape, and you would get those little marks.
Oh,
And,
yes.
I haven't used it yet because I just got the Sizzix tape, so I need to use that up.
Oh, well, maybe I'll have to get some. $8.99. That's a big amount too, on there to
Yeah.
get 20 yards. So,
That is
and
a lot.
it's
That's a
removable,
bigger,
right?
Yes, it is.
Yes. All right.
Now Vicky's giving us an update on
Yeah.
Arlene.
Oh,
'cause
yes, I
she's
was
not-
wondering about
She's not
Arlene.
watching again this morning.
Yeah.
And she's home, Vicky says, but having a lot of pain and not getting her strength back like she would like.
Oh, shoot.
So we
Takes
all need to
time.
send some prayers to Arlene to hope that she gets feeling better and gets, she had some surgery.
Yeah, she had some back surgery. She was having
So-
issues, and she's a go-getter. She usually
Yeah.
goes to Texas every year, and she
drives
wasn't
herself.
able to. Yeah, drives herself to Texas.
That always amazed me.
Yeah.
Arlene, I know
So
maybe you're going to watch
Arlene,
later,
yeah.
but our thoughts and prayers are
Absolutely.
definitely with you. You got to
I
get
always-
well so you can come to our tailgate
Yes.
barbecue.
Oh, wouldn't that be fun to see her there?
Yes.
Yes. I always wonder, like, if people wanted to send a card, could they send the card here and then we can send it off to
Yes,
the person?
I think absolutely. If
Yeah.
if you'd like to send a get well or
A get
feel
well to
better
Arlene or
soon,
something,
thinking
yeah.
of you card to Arlene,
Yeah.
you can send it here and we'd be happy to forward it to her
Absolutely.
address.
Yeah, she's a good girl. All right, so let's go ahead and get started, Kelly.
Oh, let's, Katie.
Ooh, okay.
Let's.
All right, so today I guess I should show you what we're making.
Yes, I
is
can't wait. I
this
can't wait, Katie.
File folder portfolio, and it opens up, and I used 2 file folders. That was it. So it opens up. Yep, I have it the right way, and this way, and it has some flaps in it and some side tucks. It opens up again.
Oh,
Side
Katie, it's so
tucks.
cute.
That should be closed. And this flap, or this hinge, I should say, and there's a tag, tag number 1.
There's tag, and those are the size 8 tags that Katie used. If you
Yeah.
go online and you're not sure which ones,
yeah, number
It's-
8 for $12.99 for 50 of them. And this is a side tuck, so using an ephemera piece for a side tuck. And just to remind you, I rarely adhere the top of the papers, so I can always make it into a pocket.
I
if
did not
needed.
know that, Katie. I
Yeah.
missed that.
Yep.
That's really smart.
Yeah, so I usually keep
Because
them
I've
open.
done that before, and then
Uh-huh.
I thought, oh, that could have been a pocket. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, too late.
Too
So that's great.
Too late. All right. Also, so we have a hinge, and then this is a whole different section that I'm going to show you how to put this in here, like a little mini book or mini album.
Okay.
A belly band, and some 3x4 cut aparts, and another tag. I didn't finish my tags on the back, but I would suggest doing so if you wanted to.
Or put your picture on there if you
Yeah.
want. Or
And then I need another tag to keep traveling here. This is actually a pocket too, between the 2 file folders.
now, people might be surprised, but we sell file folders. And
Yes.
they're sold in a set of 3. I think they're like $1.69 for 3, and you get 3 of the same color. And they are online, or you can call us. And Katie's
get you
done
set
lots
up.
of other projects with file folders. We love them.
And this is another tag.
Oh, you turned it into a. So you just covered the
Yeah.
holes up
Yes.
with paper.
Yep.
Hmm.
I'm going to show you that. A belly band. So I used all my tricks, my hinges, my flaps, my side tucks, my belly bands.
All her little tricks.
Yeah, got to think of some new ones.
I know
And
you
then
will, Katie.
another tag. And then the back.
Well, it's nice to use the tags, and then you're not cutting pieces for your flippers.
Yes, for my flippers.
Yeah, I call them
Yes.
flippers.
That is true. So,
There are so many hearts coming
Oh,
through,
good.
Katie.
Oh,
You just
thank
can't even
you.
believe it.
thanks.
It's-
Thank you.
And it's amazing
I ripped
that
it on
okay, and
accident.
it's amazing that you started with what, like
Yep, let's
this?
go ahead. So,
So
yep.
she started with a file folder. I think I don't know if you started with the middle tab. Probably.
Yeah, and I'm going to talk about all that. This is all I used was 1 gray and 1 yellow.
And you made that whole book.
Yes.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. So, shall we get started?
Do you want to show this one, or
Well,
do you
sure.
want to show it last? Or-
We can show it now. This is the exact same concept, and I did this one in October. So if you go back and scroll through the Facebook videos, this one was done in October, and it is just 2 gray file folders. So if you're going to do file folders, you would get 3 grays because you need to order the same color.
They come in threes.
Yeah, they come in 3. So you get a top, middle, and bottom tab. So you could actually make a winter one if you have some leftover winter stuff, or if you're just preparing for winter. Now the difference between the 2 of these is this one has a magnetic flap and this one has a tie flap, or closure I should say. But again, this opens up this way and open. And here is a side tuck. and I tape things down so they don't fall out when we have them on display. And this one I actually use the 4x4 flip pages. And you could definitely add any of these things to the bee book too. And
Those are
this is
so
a
cute.
hinge. Again, I used the top of the paper. I didn't adhere it, so we can use it as a pocket. And then the different
look at that
page.
cute picture.
Oh, that's my Charlie when she was little.
Was she
Yeah.
ever little, Katie?
No, I don't think so. When she was younger.
In her younger years?
Younger, yep. And then this is the same pocket
That we're adding today.
that we're adding today.
Oh,
Yep.
cool.
But what I didn't, today we're going to cut the pocket down. This one I kept the same size, but still, but adhered it to create another pocket in there.
So it kind of shows you
Yeah.
that once you make one, you can kind of get creative and do what you want. And
Right.
you can use different collections.
This one has a side pocket tuck in it, or yeah.
It's really cute.
And then belly band. And then this one in the back has more pockets that
You
I
know,
just created.
this reminds me, Katie, since it's winter, we had, Dawn and I had a Zoom call last night with a vendor, and they asked us if people were ready for Christmas stuff yet.
don't
And
think I
I'm like,
am.
no. I'm not ready for Christmas.
It's supposed to be 47 in the morning. It's still like Christmas.
41.
41, yeah, it's still like
It's-
Christmas
it's
here.
cooling off here
Oh my
in Iowa
gosh.
for a little bit,
It
but it'll be
is.
warm again.
Yesterday was beautiful. Did you get out?
Yeah.
Good.
I went to my car.
I got a little sun. I mowed yesterday. Got a little
Oh,
sun.
you
That's
did,
a lot of
Katie.
sun.
That's a lot.
I might be a little tan today, not
I think you look
transparent.
tan, especially with your light shirt on.
Oh, thank you. Okay. All right. Maybe we should get to work. No
Oh
wonder
my
my
gosh.
videos take so long.
This is big news though. Lori says it's snowing in North Dakota this morning.
Oh, yuck.
Okay. And
Yuck.
then, Katie, one more thing because
Yeah.
I'm afraid we'll forget it
Okay.
later.
Go ahead.
There is a Lily of the Valley die, and Dawn has ordered it, and it's going to be kind of like this style. So, and we can show it when it arrives and let you know when we get it.
And roses, they have roses, daisies, sunflowers. So whatever if there's a flower, specific flower that you want, just let us know and we will get it for you.
They say that Hobby Lobby has their fall out, and they're just starting to put out Christmas.
That's ridiculous. That's terrible.
And Crafty Kathy says, good morning.
Good morning, Crafty Kathy. How are ya? Tell
And
your
it's
daughter
going to be
hello.
100 in Arizona. We have such
Oh my
a variety
gosh.
of weather
Snow to 100
weather
degrees.
for our watchers.
Yes.
All right, Katie, sorry to interrupt like that.
Oh, no, that's fine.
I knew that I would forget that.
No, that's completely okay. All right, so what I did so you can create the base of your file folder. So basically the base of it, all these pieces.
Oh gosh, that's cool.
I made the direction sheet for you, or cut apart. So you can purchase this for $1.99 and front and back. And I do apologize, I had made the direction sheet, but we never printed it off. And so it has like double directions. So there's like a picture with the directions and then the words for the directions. So hopefully you
Even
can figure it out.
So you
Yeah.
can, if you're visual or you like to
Yeah.
read, either way.
Yeah, so I'm going to go through this and show you just how to make the base of the file folder.
Now, we do have these online, and of course you can always call. And if you're looking for it, if you look under kits, or if you just type in Katie in our search bar, she's got several. We're calling her our best-selling author now.
And I said I'm the only one who's ever written anything for Memory
well, she's been
Bound.
making so many guides, and Katie, people love them. So that's really,
good.
really sweet.
And I do have to say, several people have mentioned that they like them just due to the fact that they can purchase these and use it with a different collection. So it's a little bit more
Exactly.
free
You
than
can
putting
kinda
things
make
in
it
a
for
kit.
make it your
Hey,
own.
Chris. How are you?
For sure.
I haven't seen you. You look so tan.
Chris is here.
Chris was from
She was
Florida.
on vacation.
Chris was
and
from
she's been-
Florida. Love it.
She was in Florida for a
Nice
while.
and tan.
So
Obviously, I have a tan thing going on today.
I think you do, Katie. Don't look at me.
All right.
Okay, so we're starting with the file folder.
Yes.
It looks like.
So to make the base, you're going to start with a file folder that has the middle tab. And I created mine with the gray for the base of it. I should say
But let
here.
me show all the colors.
Oh, yeah.
I keep interrupting you, Katie.
That's okay.
But we do have lots of colors. We've got the red, the orange, the yellow, the green, the blue, purple, gray, and of course, we have manila.
The very basic
So I
manila.
think we have all the colors we're
those.
able to get right now, and everything is in stock. So if you are inspired and you're like, oh, I want to make this and I want blue for my graduation colors or whatever.
4th of July, red, yellow.
Yes.
I mean, red or blue for 4th of July. Yeah. Okay.
Oh, Katie, I want to let you
Yes.
know that Michelle has made the paper bag albums 9 different ways.
Oh my gosh.
And Karen loves your directions.
Thank you. 9 different ways, like 9 different books or 9.
I assume she says 9 different ways so
Oh,
far.
I would
so
love
I bet
to
she's
see 'em.
made 9 different ones.
Oh, I would love to see those.
And they're asking about our weekend hours because it is a holiday. So
Yes.
Katie, let me see how many. Let's
That's
count how many
okay.
times we can interrupt
And I
Katie.
just want to say they run over because
Katie,
I have all the
okay.
extra information.
So our holiday weekend hours, we're memory bound. We're right in the middle of Iowa, and I'll pull this off here for just a second.
Yeah.
We are open today. It's Thursday. We're open till 7. Tomorrow 10 to 4. Saturday 10 to 4 and Sunday 10 to 4. But we are closed
to
on
4.
Monday or noon to 4 on Sunday.
yeah.
Oops.
Yeah.
Noon to 4 on Sunday. So don't come at 10 o'clock on Sunday. Come at noon. And then Monday we're closed. We're all going to be doing stuff with our families on Monday. So we aren't going to be here and we'll be back on Tuesday.
There we go.
So normal hours except for Monday.
Excuse me. Okay, should we
All
get
right,
busy?
Katie. Let's see. Is there any other? Okay. Well, they said that you mentioned you use 3 gray and how many yellow. So I think we just need to
Okay.
explain to you what you're
Okay,
using.
so all right, let's start again. To make the book, I used a middle one for the gray, and then I used 1 yellow.
And it
that
doesn't
was
matter on the yellow which one you use.
No, you can
Okay, any
use
yellow,
a
a
top,
middle
a
gray.
middle, or a bottom. Yeah, the only one that matters is when you make the base of the portfolio, and you'll want to use a middle tab. So this is all I use. The thing is that when you purchase a gray one, you need to purchase 3 of them. Excuse me. The top, the middle, and the bottom, and so a set is $1.69.
That's how they come.
Yeah.
And they're only $1.69.
Right.
And you know you're going to make more projects
Yes.
too.
All right, so slide back over
All
here.
right. Slide back over
Yes.
for the weekend update.
Yes. I would love to be on Weekend Update with that cute little Colin.
Oh.
All right. So
right.
what we're going to do first is we're going to trim this down. So it's to create,
Katie always has lots of good props.
yes, the base.
I should have done this wide angle instead of vertical.
That's all right.
Okay, we got it. So we're creating the base.
We're creating the base. The first thing we're going to do, and it's all in your directions, is we're going to cut 2 1/4 off of each end because we want the middle part to be, middle part to be 7 inches. So this is how I do it. I'm going to cut it or line it up at 2 1/4. And I chop that off.
Okay.
And then I'm going to line the cut edge up with 7 and chop the other side off.
So if you had a different file folder, you might have to just
You'll
measure
adjust
it so it's
Yeah,
centered.
Right.
And,
So
and
then
7 inches.
that is your 7 inches. And then with these little knobby things, I'm going to cut those off because I just want a nice straight edge. I don't want to
Okay.
have to deal with that.
Yeah, that makes it kind of hard if you're covering it with paper. or whatever.
Right. So I just have to make sure I get that all. And I cut that off too. So then I have the base of it.
Love it, Katie. It's a good start. It doesn't look
Thanks.
like much yet.
No, not yet, does it? Okay, now we're going to grab our scoreboard. And remember, these are all in the directions. And I'm going to open this up. And I'm going to score at 5 inches. And just a nice little score line there.
Katie, we're so lucky that you come in and you design these fun projects and share them with all of us.
Oh, I like to do it. And 10 inches. So we're going to score at 5 inches and 10 inches. And then we're going to fold on the 5. And remember how we do what Kelly says, you go over the fold. So we want it so your paper won't crack on you. So you want to fold it back on itself. And it's okay if you don't. And then we're going to fold this up. Now, if this would bubble, like be more like this, then just trim, a sliver off of there.
Oh, sure. So it doesn't
So it would fold.
cause it to pucker.
Now this is kind of odd for me. We're going to line this up and we're going to score at 5 1/8 because I don't like those 8s. 5 1/8 and 5 3/8.
Oh, so you're making kind of a
Yeah, what would you call that? Room?
like a
Gusset?
spine kind of.
Yeah.
Like it kind of is squared off here on the edge so you can hold the thickness.
Right. If you were to do it flat, when you fill this up, it won't fold over nicely. And this way you have a nice topper there so it would fold over.
All right.
And that's it.
Cool.
And
Oh my
you have
gosh,
your
Katie, you
base.
made that look easy. So you basically kind of roll it around.
Yep.
And Mary's just joining us. So Mary, welcome. We're so glad you made it. Better late than never, and you can always go back. Katie's here today. Hip, hip, hooray. And she is showing us how to make this little mini book that she made using file folders. Put those back up there.
All right, so there is the base. And then at this time, you could add a magnet closure. So here's a magnet closure. And you put the magnet on this side, and it's under this paper. You obviously
So
can't see
she's
it.
got one over here.
So, and I like the ones that have the adhesive on the back. And so I stick it there, and then I would close it and press it down, and the other side of the magnet will stick on this side of the folder. So
And
this
the
one has
magnets
a
that
magnet
Katie
closure.
likes are the basic
Yeah,
gray
I don't
magnets.
have, I forgot to pull some.
That's okay.
Maybe when.
If you want a magnet, you could just type in magnet when you're
Yeah.
on the search bar and it would pop right up.
Now this book is a little bit thicker, and so instead of a magnet closure, I used a ribbon closure.
Oh, okay. So you've got options.
Yes, definitely. And you would need just a yard of any ribbon. And I did a boo-boo, and I ripped it on
Oh,
accident. So
oops.
yeah. So
So tie
just
your
ignore
bow
that.
right
so
there.
you tie your bow right on it. So
Katie, you just need to add a sticker or something.
Yeah.
I bet you can do something with
just
that.
like that, so nobody can see it. All right, so let's go back, and now what we're going to make is the guts or the inners.
Oh.
Thank you. Are there smaller ones?
Yeah, you want smaller.
Yeah. Could you?
Okay.
Would you? Thank you.
Diane's getting our magnets. She's
Yeah.
amazing. And then Laura asked if it's a kit, and it's not a kit.
not.
But Katie's got like a cutting guide if you wanted to get that for just like even if you just want to do file folder projects and make them your own. She does have a cutting guide for this is for the paper more, Katie, to put on
Yes.
it. And then you just need the
Thank
Photo
you,
Play
Diane.
Sweet as Honey collection pack for what she's showing us today, and the ephemera from the Tula and Norbert Sweet as Honey. And then I think the tags, and she's using the Dina Wakley number 8 tags, and they're $12.99 and you get 50 tags.
Yeah. And again, I felt like to say, when
Well,
someone
it's
says,
always
I'm not
good to
going
have
use,
tags.
50 tags, and I want to say, okay, and how they say that, I'm not going to use 50 tags, and you say, hold my beer.
Oh my gosh, Katie, I love it. Okay, and then we just got asked about the magnets, and Katie likes these basic gray magnets, and they're $7.99. And what do you have enough for? 12, is it maybe, or 10?
I believe, let's see, because you have 1, 2, 3, 4,
Katie's
5,
counting them.
10.
They're $7.99. Yeah, you have enough for 10.
And you have a positive and a negative, and you will see that when you open it up. It says positive and negative on the back.
And they have adhesive on the back.
Yes,
So
and
if
I
you want a
love
magnet
that.
enclosure, these are the ones that she really loves. Okay, now they're asking for the name of the ribbon. I think if you want the ribbon, you can just call and say you want Katie's ribbon.
Right, and I'm going to give you some options to that, too.
All right, so you're going to tell us more about that.
Yeah. Okay, so now we're going to make this innard section, because we've made this outer.
Okay, you got the basic
Yep.
book, and now you're going to do the little
Right, so
insert
we've got
piece.
this basic book that lays right in here.
Okay.
And now we're going to make the guts. All right, so that is going to entail a yellow file folder. And what we're going to do, and again, it's all in your directions, we're going to, I have to go back to my trimmer.
So here's the yellow file folder. You can see the yellow. And you could probably use gray if you wanted to.
And well, Penny and I were talking that you could use green would be wonderful. I think she's going to
Oh,
use
you
green
could
because
use
it has some
green.
nice green.
Here, let me grab a
Highlights
green. Okay,
in
I'm
it,
taking
so to
it off
say.
the back because these are all
Yes.
nicely.
I
So there
really
would
like
be,
that too.
the green would be nice.
Yeah. And you can
So.
change it up. You could use an outside green and an inside yellow. So you can change it all up, whatever colors you want to use.
All right.
All right, now for the guts of it, you can use a top, a middle, or a bottom tab. It does not matter. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this little knobby off because I don't like to deal with those things. I just like straight edges.
I like that, Katie.
So I'm going to cut that off. That way you don't have to trace it or anything, and that goes
Yeah,
in the
it's hard
garbage.
to try if you're covering it with paper.
And now I want this to be 6.5 inches wide. So I'm going to go to the 6.5. I'm not used to using someone else's trimmer. And I'm going to save this piece for later. And so I have my 6.5. And now I'm going to cut this to, just following along with my directions, make sure they're right. So I'm going to put the natural fold. I'm going to line the natural fold up at 4 1/4 and cut it. And we're also going to save these.
Okay.
All right, so we have this as our,
Just looks like a little book.
yep, exactly. And that's exactly what it is a little book. And here are the fold pieces, or the fold directions, I should say. And I did quarter round the upper and the lower corners. So this is the outside of the
If
book.
you don't have a corner rounder, we've got a couple to choose from that are really nice. There's one from EK that actually has two different, I'm going to call them angles or sizes. One's a little bit of a narrower corner and one's a little bit wider. And it's a handy tool to have for
Yeah,
card
I like
making
my
or
corner
whatever.
rounder. I learned a corner rounding from Janet. I learned a lot from Janet.
Okay, so that's the piece we just cut.
Yep, so that is this outside part. This
Okay,
outside
and
booklet.
everything's going inside of this. It looks like
Yes.
a little bookie.
Yeah.
And everything's going inside. Okay.
All right,
Cool,
so
Katie.
now I'm going to make this little one in here. And what I did is, remember that piece I said to hold on to that we cut apart? We're going to use that one just to place right inside the book. So we're going to cut this to 4 1/4 from the natural fold. Natural fold. I can't say that.
I like it though that you're saying from the natural fold. That's kind of cool, Katie.
Thanks,
So
Kelly.
4 1/4,
Yeah, and that's it.
and it's ready.
And it's ready. And so I've already done that. So 4 1/4, and it's approximately 4 3/4. It might be a smidge smaller, and that's okay. So let me put this to the side.
Katie, you have such good diagrams.
Thanks. I like to use my Sharpies.
I know, Katie. Okay, this is a squirrel
Oh,
moment, but I saw on Facebook there was a set of like Sharpies, and it probably had 100 in it. I didn't know if you had seen that or not.
No, I love Sharpie markers. And the smelly markers.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I used to use
Oh
those
my
in
gosh,
training
yeah.
back in my.
Yes, I would use those when I
Real
taught the
job
smelly
days.
markers. But I love my Sharpies. Sam came home from college and he's like, "Mom, I have this whole package of Sharpies. Do you want them?" I'm like, "Oh, do I?"
Her
So-
apron, I don't know if you still use your apron here at Memory Bound, but it used to be lined up with Sharpies.
And Diane would get so mad. "Where are all the Sharpies?" And then she'd go into my pockets and steal them back. Would you, Diane?
Hey, Diane, can you get us a couple corner rounders? Can you get us a couple corner rounders? The EK one and the other one that's, like
Thanks,
this.
Diane.
Diane's the best.
She is.
She's gone tomorrow. I don't know what we're going
Oh.
to do.
Oh.
Okay.
All right, so what we're going to do now is that we've created these two pieces, and so the smaller one and the larger one, and now we're just going to open them up. And I use Post-it notes, or you can use purple tape, or you can use the yellow tape. And I'm going to line up the natural folds together. And you can place this anywhere that you want. And I'm just going to go up probably about a 1/4 inch, 1/2 inch from the bottom. And kind of hold it like this. And then,
Oh, that's
they
what
stay
it's
in
for,
place.
To stick them down.
yeah, so they'll stay in
Oh, that's
place.
so smart.
And then they don't move on you, which is so frustrating.
Yeah.
Now I'm going to use a long-handled stapler, and I think one of these, if you're a crafter, you need a long-handle stapler. Unfortunately, we do not sell them, but you can get them at an office supply store really easily. Or you can use the regular size stapler will work to do the middle of the book. Well, maybe not. Or you can tie on there too, like
Wonder
tie
if
a
you could
twine.
so you could use twine. I wonder if you
Yeah.
could use washi tape.
Washi tape, yep.
So you
So
could-
there's
you could-
also options to do it. And even if you use twine, you would have a nice bow up there, which would stick out at the top, which I always love. All right, so I'm going to take my long handle stapler here.
Here we go.
and
got a tool here.
Yep. And I'm going to do it on this way because I want my staples,
Your finished
my
edge on the
yeah.
outside.
Yep.
There
And
are
I'm
a lot of
going to-
Sharpie snobs, I want you
Is
to
there
know.
really?
Yes.
Oh,
Lots
they're
of
after
people
my
are
heart.
commenting. We even have Hashtag Sharpie Addict from
Oh
Julie.
my gosh, yeah. I love those Sharpies.
She says, I love me some Sharpies
oh
too.
my, too.
And there's people, Katie, Beth, in honor of you, in honor of Katie,
Yeah?
she's going to have her beer dispenser hat on at the tailgate party. Oh, Diane, thank you.
I love it.
Okay, this is like a funky one, but
Yeah.
we don't have a regular.
Okay.
Thanks, Diane. Oh
Look
my.
at Diane just
we
brought a pile
have
of
got
corner
some.
rounders.
We asked corner rounders,
Okay,
and she
so
says,
here's kind of a basic corner rounder, and you just slide your paper in there and you punch it. And we've got those. We've got several of those. We've got a heavy duty one if you're doing like chipboard or something like that. This one's like really super heavy duty. And this is the one from EK Success that I was talking about. It's a 2-pack. It's $10.99, and so you're getting more of a 1/2 inch and a 1 inch corner round with those. So there's lots of corner rounding options.
I usually use the 1/4 inch.
The smaller one.
I do, yep. All right, so now we've got our little mini book ready, and we got our guts ready and the base, but we have to make this hinge piece right here, which is super, super easy. So remember, we have all these scraps from our folders, and so you could actually add more to this if you wanted to. If you wanted to put a pocket someplace or a flap, you could use all of this stuff. Or if you wanted to create pockets in the back instead of just having a flat piece, you could use your file folder. File folders are nice to use. They're a little bit heavier than cardstock.
Yeah, and I feel like they're a different. When you say heavy, they're almost. If it was fabric, I would call it a tighter weave.
Oh,
I
yes,
I don't know
yeah.
how to describe paper like
It
that.
doesn't
but
have as, yeah, I'm not going to
It's
try
not
either.
as soft. It's
Yeah.
harder, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So we're going to cut this to 4 1/4 by 6 inches. Oops. So we're going to go to the 6 is at the end there, and then 4 1/4.
Dorothy has 3 baskets of Sharpies.
Oh
Katie.
my
you
God.
You are not alone in this world.
I have found my people.
You have. You need to
Oh
start
my
a
gosh.
special Facebook page
I
just for
love
Sharpie people.
Sharpies. And look at,
She's got a couple.
there's
right?
never one far away. Okay, so let's work. You can either score this at the, so this is the 6 by 4 1/4 piece, or 4 1/2, 4 1/4. And you can score at 2 inches. You just want to create a 4-inch flap here. So I'm going to score at the 2 inch, or you can also score at the 4 inch and you'd have 2 inches left over there. And we're just going to fold on that. And we're going to put, this is going to go into our book, and it's going to create this hinge right here.
I always like the hinges and the flaps
Yeah,
and
because
stuff,
they're just
Katie.
they're so
They
fun,
just
aren't
add
they?
extra stuff.
It's like a little surprise.
Well, you're getting your score tape. We
Yeah.
had a question about this. Oh, I got magnets stuck to it. This heavy-duty corner punch, and it's $19.99. And it even punches on metal. So it even shows.
So your license plates.
Yeah, there you go. There's our license plate punch.
All right, so I've got my score tape on there. I'm going to take that off.
So she put that on the little hinge.
So that hinge piece. And then I'm going to put it on the 5-inch fold. So I'm going to place this right in here, a little bit above the bottom, like or 1/2 inch, 1/4 inch. And this one, I'm just going to close. And it's right on that flap then, and also closes. So there's your hinge. And then let's place this book in here. So we're going to open this up, and we're going to need to put some tape along here because we want it to stay. We don't want it to move
Katie,
on us.
that's the tip I've learned today that I had no
Really?
idea about. Yeah, that's really great.
I'm going to grab my long-handed, long-armed, long arm.
Long arm, long hand. Either way, either one works, right?
Yeah, and I got to move this little stopper all the way back. Look how far it reaches. Oh, dang.
It
Oh,
reaches-
sorry.
It came apart. Katie, there's a comment here. Did you know you can make tie-dye shirts using Sharpies?
No, I did not.
And Katie is wearing kind of a tie-dye shirt today.
Yes.
You didn't make that with a Sharpie?
I did not make it with a Sharpie, no.
You might have to Google
Store-bought.
that. You might have to Google that.
Ooh, we could do that as a demo. Wouldn't that be interesting?
It would. I think we need to do the shaving cream thing again.
Oh,
we
yeah.
need to.
That was fun.
We need to line that up.
All right, and I'm going to staple those on there, the insides, and there we go. You got your guts done.
Oh.
Oh, I should have probably used one that didn't have the measuring pieces on it. But, you know,
That's okay.
That's okay. So that is your book then.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
That's
now,
it.
All right. Now open it up.
All
we
right,
can
so you have
get a
the
good
open.
view of it.
And there. Open.
Here we go. Here we go.
And open, and then you have your book.
Little
And then you
booklet.
open it again, and you have your hinge.
Oh my gosh,
And that's
Katie,
it.
that's amazing.
Yeah, that's it. The only other thing I did was I'm going to take a little piece of score tape here, and I'm going to adhere this closed right on the inside smaller pocket. I'm going to close that up so I can make it into a pocket.
Oh, I see. So that becomes a pocket.
That becomes a pocket, yep. Now in this one, let's go take a look back at the October one. With the guts, I cut the same size, so the cover, and here's the insert one, and I cut it the same size as the outside, but I adhered it and it's a pocket.
So it's a pocket. But
yeah,
it's
one of
bigger.
these is a pocket. Here, this is the back too, is a pocket.
Okay. So there's lots of
Yeah,
different
so
ways
many
you can
different.
change it up.
And here I use the file folders to create these back pockets, my leftover pieces. So you can do that also.
And on
And
this
again-
one, it looks like you use gray for the whole,
Yes.
which you could do
Yep,
that if you want to.
absolutely. All right. So that is how you make your basic pocket. Now I'm going to grab some, let's hop and make it pretty now.
All right.
And again, all I used was the collection kit, which is $14.99, and the ephemera pack, which is $4.99.
So it's the Sweetest Honey
Yes.
collection pack that's got the sticker sheet and 12, is it 12 papers, Katie? Or
I believe so, and it's 2 of each,
Yeah, 12
and you
papers.
will have plenty left over too.
and then the ephemera pack.
Mm-hmm.
And then the tags, you use the tags.
Yes. Yep.
And you used, we have kind of a pile here now.
We
You
do.
oh, you didn't use a magnet on that
No,
one?
I used ribbon
Okay.
this time. Yeah. All right, so now that we're, let's decorate this. I'm just going to kind of go through a walkthrough and give you the highlights. So the first thing you're going to do is add this flap or paper over the closure. And what you do is you cut out a 6 3/4 by 2 1/2, and it's all in the directions. And you're just going to use a pencil to trace the onto this curve closure onto the paper, and then fussy cut it out, and it will fit right on there for you. And then you're going to add the flower paper. And once you add that, once those pieces are on, you're just going to choose a ribbon that you like, and it doesn't have to be, you know, exactly my ribbon, but a yard of any ribbon. And so I have some choices over
Yeah,
here.
you've got some good choices.
So here's the one I used, which is a little
It's kind
translucent.
of a sheer
Yeah.
dot, black sheer with a white dot.
Yes, and this one I think would be really pretty too.
Oh,
the
yeah,
yellow
that
sheer.
would be.
Isn't that gorgeous? I really like that too. The sheer yellow. Or you can do a solid. I do like this one too. I liked it so much I pulled it out
Isn't
twice.
it hard to choose? Oh, you.
I
Isn't it hard
did.
to choose? 'Cause
It
there's So
is.
many. We have so many ribbons, and if you are
Yes.
ever calling in an order and you want some ribbon to coordinate, you know, we don't really have it online, but we would be happy to find some
And
ribbon that matches
This
your project.
one is a this comes in so many different colors. It's like oh, what do I
twill.
say? Twill. Thank you. I was trying to say craft, but that
was
wasn't right.
My college major was
Oh.
in fibers and fabrics and
Ooh,
stuff. so-
that's kind of cool.
yeah,
All right, so this is a twill. Yeah, you sound so excited.
it's exciting.
So those are some different options that you have. You don't necessarily have to use this exact one. So always an option. All right, so I'm gonna put those over there for your closures. And then you'll have some left over to use on a tag if you like to. So then I added the ephemera piece and then stickers afterwards.
So is the word sweet an ephemera piece?
It's an ephemera, yeah.
Okay. And you put it on black cardstock?
Yes.
Okay.
So you'll need, it says approximately 5 to 6 sheets of white, just due to the fact that I mat
Katie
everything.
likes to mat everything.
Yeah,
That's good.
it's a phase.
It's good.
Yeah. All right, so then
a phase.
it is. It's a phase. So I open this up and I'm going to add the paper. These are on the sticker sheet, and then what I did with those little bees, it's a border down here, and so I cut them individually. So there's the happy.
Good idea. I could see people looking for the bees.
Yeah, so I just cut them individually, and their little wings are
They're perfect.
together. Yeah, so it worked out really well. All right, so then when we open it up, this is just an ephemera piece, or no, excuse me, a cut apart that I matted on black and made it a tuck. And that's pretty self-explanatory. We've talked about that lots of times. And then open this up, and it is matted on black, and it's another tuck and a cut apart, and stickers. There's a little bee again.
I think the matting is what makes everything pop, Katie. I really do.
It does. I thought I wasn't going to mat, and then I said, oh yeah, I got to mat.
Got a mat.
All right, so here's the hinge. And then with the hinge, remember I did not put, I have to,
Oh, that's right. You didn't put.
adhesive on the top. So with your paper, it's this one.
Oh, I was trying to show. So
Yeah.
here's what she's showing us right
Yes.
now. This little hinge piece, and she's covered it with paper.
But I didn't adhere it on the top.
Very smart. Very
So you
smart.
can create a pocket. And then this is an ephemera piece, and I only put adhesive on one side. So you can slide a photo under it, or you can put the journaling card under it.
And Teresa, the instructions are online under kits. If you go to our memorybound.com and go to shopping and go to kits, or you can just type in Katie in the search button and it'll come up. And they are a digital download. So if you want to digitally download them, then she's from out of state. Don't put them down as shipping. Just mark it as store pickup, and then you won't be charged the shipping.
All right, and this is another pocket with the bee paper on the back of the hinge. And this is the back flap, so it's actually this big piece right here, and it's going to cover up that natural fold.
Oh yeah, it does.
And ephemera, and then the little bee stickers again.
I think cutting up those little bee stickers is really neat.
Aren't they perfect?
Yes.
All right,
just-
and this is an ephemera piece. And I matted it onto the brown wood. And then a tag. And
So
then
the brown wood is on the back of one of the papers,
right,
isn't it?
which is just a paper. This isn't this is what it looks like, the brown wood paper. And then added an ephemera heart, and this is, it says you need a 1-inch punch, circle punch. That's all you're going to use it for, but you might use it more than once. And then I'm
So
gonna
you
tuck
could
that in there.
you could choose to do something else
Yeah,
there
absolutely.
if you wanted to.
And then I did use the bee border, a few pieces there.
Oh, that's so cute.
And this is where we're into, right here, into this pocket area.
And this is the part on your winter book that you kept it full size.
Correct.
Okay.
Yep. Added a cut apart, and then another tag, but this time notice I cut it shorter, so you can cut them. And I didn't add ribbon to my tags this time, I just covered over the holes. And let me show you real quick how I did that to get them to fit. So,
While you're grabbing your stuff,
Yeah, I'm trying to be
Karen says
organized.
this would be a great graduation gift, and it
oh
really
yeah.
would be. So we had a question about the directions, and Katie, thank you so much. She's been so wonderful that she typed up a kind of a guide sheet for decorating your file folder, and it's called Sweetest Honey File Folder Album Measurement Guide. And then she also typed up for us with pictures a file folder portfolio fold and cut guide. That's a lot of words. And those, you can get paper copies of them. They are online for sale, or you can have them downloaded. They're also set up as downloads if you're far away or it's all you need, and you can download them, and then you're not paying shipping and all that.
All right, so what I did to cover the tag is I got a tag and then I cut a piece of paper that will fit on it. And to make the edges line up,
Yeah, that's
I
what I
lined
want
it
to
up,
know.
the top and the side, so you can actually see the top and the side. I lined up, and I have that little edge hanging over here, so I'm just going to cut that off and then do the exact same
Oh, so I was wondering how you
on
did that,
that
Katie.
side.
Mary says you're amazing.
Oh, thank you, Mary.
And
That's very nice.
I've always thought that.
That's nice. And then it'll fit right in there. Ta-da!
So
Wish
that's
I
like
had
what-
some adhesive.
That's like what. Why would we have adhesive in
Hey,
it?
Diane, I wish I had some adhesive.
There's one of her tags right there.
Yeah. So, and then, who doesn't bring adhesive to
Anna
a...
says, "How is she just learning the term natural fold?" She says it's a handy phrase.
I thought I learned it from Janet.
Oh, look at
Oh, you're the best. Thanks. I owe you lunch now, don't I? She's not cheap,
well,
is she?
and that's the
Oh,
easy. Oh, take the
I
cap
gotta take my
off.
top off. Okay. Oh, thank you. Look at all that they brought me.
Okay, the
They're
file folder
best.
portfolio instructions are new. We just
Yeah.
got them today, so that's why I'm sorry you didn't see them when you were at the store.
Yeah, I
Keisha.
just brought them in
They're
today.
brand new.
All right.
What do
so
they
let's
call
stick
that in books?
A
you know, when-
preference?
No, when a new book comes out.
A
Don't
new
you-
release?
New release. It's a new
It's
release.
a new release. Yeah. Oh gosh, isn't that kind of awesome?
Yes, it is, Katie.
All right, maybe we'll tuck. Let's see, these are the same, so I'm going to put this over here. This one over here.
Oh, the paper's
yeah.
the same. Okay.
And then I have this one. This was leftover paper, so you can just make as many of these as you want. So we'll tuck that in there. All right, let's continue our little
Yeah,
tour.
Our tour.
The back, corn around. Don't forget to corn around your paper before you adhere it. And then this little guy, this is like one of my favorites. So I took a tag, and then I'm going to score it. I believe, let me double check.
Oh, Lori says hot off the press. I think
Ooh,
that's what
I
I
like
was trying to think
that.
of. Thank you, Lori.
That's a good one. I'm going to score it at 5 3/4. So 5 3/4. No, that's not right. Yeah, I guess so. All right, we'll just do it and see what happens. Oh yeah, it is.
Looks right.
Because I remember going, oh my gosh, that's tiny.
Now,
All
Kate,
right.
and we should tell people you made this a little bit ago because we have been waiting to get the product in.
Yeah, it was supposed to be bee week. So
Yeah.
it's like, wait, there's more.
Yeah, that's right. This is an extension of Bee Crafty Week.
All right, so before you put this back, these back papers down, put your tag down first. Just like that.
And then you'll cover
And
that
then you'll
hinge.
cover this hinge with this paper. And then the little guy here. And again, this was leftover ribbon from my closure ribbon.
That's a clever idea to put the ribbon there. I love
Yeah,
it,
but
Katie.
remember, you can use any ribbon you want. You don't have to use the ribbon I use. And then you open it up, and then it has the birdhouse paper
So
on
you have
it.
to be careful with your directional papers, that's for
Yes,
sure.
Yes, absolutely. All right, and then open it up, and just a belly band here. So to create a belly band, you just put the adhesive on the sides.
On the sides.
And that's it. And this is actually a sticker on the sheet. So I took the sticker,
Oh.
and they, bless their heart, they made the same size stickers.
So
I
you have
love
two
that.
stickers that are the same and you can do them back
Yes,
to
so
back.
then you can go back to back, which I love. And here is another hinge, but I just use the tag, and you're just going to score it at a different measurement,
Make
which
it
is in your
different size.
Yep.
Well, and the nice thing about using the tags is, again, they are a little bit heavier duty,
Yes.
and so they're nice for that.
And then the little Be Kind here and the BU, that is ephemera pieces. So those I just glued on there.
Cute.
And then the back.
Elaine says we need a special binder and tabs for your various instructions.
Oh
Katie.
my goodness, wouldn't that be fabulous?
Yes.
Yes.
We should have you autograph them, maybe.
Oh my head is going to
Very
get too
fun,
big.
very
All
fun.
right, and I think, and in the directions then, I opened it, like I laid it all out. So it was just how, when you first open it, how it would look.
Oh, that's handy.
Yep, so the
So,
directions,
Katie,
everything's
you took the
in
time
there.
to take all those pictures for us,
Yeah.
which is so helpful
Yeah.
for everybody.
Yeah, well, I want you to be able to be successful with it. And look at all these tags we did. And also, once you have a set of tags, you can trace them and use them.
Make tags out of
Yeah,
other
make-
papers.
Exactly, yes, that you don't have to use that. So, and I do use a lot of tags, and I try to use them differently, but there's only so many ways you can use a tag.
Well, yeah. But I
all
thought that
right.
was clever that you included tags.
And then one other thing that I am loving is the stamp and die set.
Oh, well, that's a great transition because somebody has
yes.
a question for you about your stamping.
So the stamp has Happy B-Day, Just Because, and Hello Nomi. And it's $13.99. And what I love is that these gnomes are what I call, they're not specific to something. So they're not Halloween or they're not Christmas, so you can use them on anything. And then the die set. You always have to have a die set, I believe. 'Cause who wants to fussy cut? Not me. And that is $14.99 with those.
And there is a paper that we don't have out here,
Oh,
but
that's
there's a paper
right.
that's got these same images
Yeah,
that
if you don't
could
want to color it.
Or are already colored. I'm
Right.
sorry, they're already colored.
Yes.
Now, Katie, there's
Yeah.
somebody asked a question earlier about what ink you use when you're stamping, like on
I
a
use
card.
black memento on Copic or Nina paper. The reason I use that is because I use Copic markers to color, and I don't have any issues with it. The ink doesn't bleed or fuzz out, blur.
Okay, so
that's
that's
why
the
I
black.
use those.
I believe it's called Tuxedo.
Yep, black
and
memento.
That's
yeah.
memento ink, and we did get a few in. That has been out of stock.
Yeah.
Availability unknown, and Dawn found some,
And she bought like all of it.
and
from
she
them,
bought
didn't
everything they had
Yes.
for us. And then we have another question about what you get in the ephemera. So
Oh,
here's
yeah.
the back of the package.
There's a lot of cute
I don't
pieces
know if
in
it
there
says
that
how
I.
many pieces? Does it say how many?
26.
So there's 26
Yep.
pieces.
And there's a lot left over. And my challenge to myself is those frames. I have not used those frames, but I'm seeing them
Oh,
more, and I
yeah,
need to try to
yes.
figure those out.
Yes, that's really
Yeah.
cool.
Are there any other questions of my?
I think that, does anyone have any other questions? Just that everybody loves it, Katie.
Oh, thank you.
And
Thank
Kristen
you.
already has all her Katie instructions in a binder.
Oh my gosh, I love it.
So we covered the
If you would
ephemera.
bring it, I would say bring it to the barbecue and I'll sign it, but unfortunately I'm not going to be there.
Katie, don't tell people that. They're not going to come.
Okay, maybe I will be there. Maybe I'll make a surprise appearance and then I will sign it for you.
Okay, and so the directions that we're talking about, they are online under our category called kits. That's not a kit, but it was kind of hard to know where to put them.
Yeah.
And the file folders are online under miscellaneous product. You can find them, and all the colors are out there. And let's see. And Katie used the Dina Wakley tags, the number 8. Those are the smaller ones, are the number 8, and you get 50 for $12.99. And I'm not sure where these are at online. But they are online because we've had them on orders before. The directions, they come as a download, or you can also, we can mail them to you, or you can pick them up here in the store. But if you're far away and you just want the directions, just don't mark shipping, mark store pickup, and you'll get an email that will have the download link for you. Let's see. Katie, are you going to be at the crop in June, they're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Katie
I'm
will
not
be here.
working there. I'm at the store, but I'll
She'll
stop
be-
out there.
she'll be
yeah.
around.
I'll stop out. Yeah.
She'll
But
be
I
around.
want to. I want to meet people's. I want to meet people's
So
faces.
Chris, we want to meet your faces.
I want to meet your face.
So Katie, thank you
Yeah.
once
Oh,
again. You have one more thing?
yeah. Well,
Okay.
here's just basically what you'll need.
Oh gosh.
There you go.
Oh gosh, that's great, Katie.
Yeah. And you don't need 3, but it comes in. You have to purchase 3.
Yeah, if you purchase them from us, we sell
Yes,
them 3
in
for
threes.
$1.69.
Yeah.
You can always make another album.
Right. And
You
then
could
just
easily make 2
if
of
you
those.
wanted the directions too. So that would be it. That's all you need. But I do have a sneak peek for next week. Would you like
that's
to
right.
see?
Yes. Well,
you like
I don't
to
know.
see?
Does anyone want to see a sneak peek for next week?
What I'm
kind
doing
of
for
rhymes.
next week's sneak peek?
I think we should. Yes.
Okay.
I think we'd all like to see what you made for next week.
All right. So next week we're going holiday.
We're going patriotic,
Yes.
4th of July.
All you're going to need is the sticker sheet.
This is the God Bless America from, is it Cartabella?
Cartabella, yeah.
Cartabella.
The 6x6 paper pad from Cartabella, and the foundations from 49 and Market, the 6x8. Janet used the smaller size, and that's what inspired me to
Yeah.
do this. It was all Janet. So this is what.
Yeah, let's see it.
Should
I
we do a
can't wait.
walkthrough
Yeah,
of
they
it,
all say
or-
yes,
Okay.
or maybe a quick
Just a quick
showing.
flip?
A quick showing. Maybe.
All right. So
Oh, Katie.
it opens this way, and it will have the directions, and then it just opens up.
Oh, that is
so the
really
book-
neat. Everybody loves a sneak peek.
And I use the 3x4 page refill or
Flip, aren't they flips? Photo flips.
photo flips, yeah. And then I used pockets, I used side, tags, see? And photo flips back here too.
This is
So
that's so
is
fun.
What we'll
I'm
do
into
next
the
week.
patriotic stuff a lot. We've got some really good collections.
Yes, we do. It was hard
so
to
next
decide
week,
which one.
Katie's back on Thursday, Katie? Or what day? Wednesday?
I don't know.
It's on our calendar.
Yeah.
If you go to memorybound.com and go to our
yeah.
calendar,
Need you to show that.
okay,
Wednesday or Thursday.
then we'll be,
Yeah.
it'll show what she has. And
Well, you show that. I'll look on my calendar.
okay, she's going to look on her calendar. All right, we showed you the stamps and the dies from the Sweetest Honey. And you'll notice this sheet of paper is pretty cool. It's called their dies paper because you could fussy cut these if you want, but they're actually made just to fit the die that comes with the stamp. So if you're buying the die, or maybe if you're getting the stamp, here it is, the Sweetest Honey, and you're getting the die to go with it, which is right here, you might as well get this paper. It's $1, and look at all the gnomes you can die cut, and the little phrases, and all of this fits the dies that you're going to get with your stamp and die set.
We're selling those
So,
already. And
I
this
guess.
is great when you don't want to color them.
Yeah, they're already
love
done.
'em.
They're already
Yes.
done, but yet they're die cut.
Right.
And they don't have those gnomes in the ephemera, I don't think, cut out like that.
No, they don't. And so that's awesome. Yeah. And it's Friday. Well, I was way off. Friday.
Oh, it's next Friday.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I'm here
TGIF
Friday.
Katie's
Yeah.
here.
Yep,
so
I'm
that's
on
even
Friday
better.
to do the patriotic 4th of July, waterfall, Cartabella, God Bless America.
All right. So Katie will be back next Friday.
Mm-hmm.
And in the meantime, we are closed on Monday,
Mm-hmm.
but we're open today till 7, and we're here tomorrow and Saturday and Sunday.
Yeah.
And Katie, thank you again for showing us
welcome.
another one of your amazing projects.
You're welcome.
Our mini book series continues, thanks
I
to
know.
Katie.
I didn't even realize it was going to be.
Just
we
ignore
were just
that
gonna
white
do.
spot.
Yeah.
She's trying to cover it with the ribbon. So everybody have a wonderful day, and
Yes.
thanks again for watching, and we hope to see you soon.